Okay, I'm gonna walk you through an ankle mobility drill. The easiest way to do this is with a bit of wall space, and at the end, I'll show you an alternative if you don't have wall space available to you. So ideally, you want to do this barefoot or in socks, maybe it's like some really flat soled shoes, but a lot of our sneakers have some padding and cushion, and there's actually a drop between your heel, usually a little higher, and then the toe of the shoe. So if you can, do this one in socks or in really flat soled shoes. So I want you to go to your wall and find a spot probably like 3 to 6 inches back from the wall. If you have no idea what that looks like, a yoga block is usually a decent measure. You want to find a spot where when you pin that heel down, you are just at end range. I don't want you to be able to tap that knee to the wall. So you want a teeny bit of space between your knee at the wall. If you can tap that wall with your heel down, I want you to take a little nudge back and find a spot where you can't quite reach it there. So once you've got that distance sorted out, I want you to take a little exhale, lock in those abs, keep that front foot glued down, especially like a pin in the heel driving through the ground. It's not gonna move. Back foot, you can come up on your toe, that's totally fine. We're not really worried about what the back foot is doing. You're going to find that end range, and then once you're there, I want you to actively pull yourself into it, like you're pulling kind of toes towards your nose, getting closer, closer for about 5 seconds, and then you'll back off. I want you to repeat this about 5 to 6 times on each side, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pulling yourself closer, back off. Over time, if you start to be able to tap that wall, again, nudge yourself backwards just a little bit further. We're really kind of like greasing up that ankle joint on the front leg. So 5 to 6 reps per side, 5-second holds. If you don't like counting, like 5 seconds is about like a nice big inhale, and then slow exhale like you're blowing out birthday candles. That is your ankle mobility drill. If you do not have a wall available, you could grab some foam rollers, you could grab some like sticks or PVC pipes, something where you can again be supported and kind of drive those into the ground. You could also maybe do this with like a weight bench on each side or some furniture at home. So again, I'm gluing down my heel on that front foot, driving forward and thinking about actively pulling myself forward into that end range. Whether you're doing this at the wall or using those posts, you do want to think about your knee tracking kind of over your middle toe, your second to third toe. So what we don't want to see is kind of cheating by caving in or bowing out. Bodies are really smart, and they're going to find out like a pathway around that tightness if we let them. So really focus on rooting your foot, big toe, little toe, heel, and then driving that knee right over second to third toe at your end range.